Hi everybody, my name is Minel. I'm the recruitment lead with Girl Scouts Heart of Central California. Today I'm going to teach you a recipe for how to make game night guacamole. I'm also going to give you a regional recipe that we eat a lot here in Sacramento, California. I'm going to give you a recipe for Pico de Gallo, which is how I like to start. I'll tell you what that is real quick. So you're going to do about 1.5 cups of seeded tomatoes. I prefer to have a Roma tomato, but you can use something simple like a plum. You just have to cut more of those, so that's why I like the Roma. The Roma is also a lot firmer. Make sure when you're doing that, you do remove the seeds and any excess juice, because you are going to be putting other ingredients in later that'll make it really juicy. You also want to do a 1/4 cup of diced white onion. Sometimes I'll change that up. If I want something a little bit sweeter, I'll use something like this, which can be a Maui onion, which is sweeter. You can use white. You can also use a Bermuda onion, which is the reddish maroon colored one. You also want to use about a tablespoon of jalapenos. You're going to use a tablespoon of minced garlic. You're going to use a juice of about 2 limes. And you're going to do 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped cilantro, and then salt and pepper to taste. So I've already done that. I'm going to just go ahead and put that in my bowl. Okay, I'm going to show you so that you can see the jalapenos, all the color, everything's really good in there. So the next thing we want to do if we're going to do guacamole is obviously add avocados. So I've got some ripe avocados. I always take the pit part out because there's nothing worse than eating something with avocado and you've got the pit in there. Because I'm not using the outside, I don't have to take the label or anything off. This one's nice and ripe. I cheat a little bit and squeeze to try to get the seed out. I don't like to waste a lot of the avocado, so when it's ripe, the seed just pops right out. Another little trick. And I score it. And we like ours a little bit chunky, so you'll see that I'm probably not going to cut it up and mush it and make it really soft like a spread. Whoops, I didn't do what I said. Take the pit out first. And then I just twist. These are really nice. So you can see that I cut them horizontally and then I cut them vertically, and that just helps with getting the meat, the actual avocado out. So I cut this way, and then I'm going to cut again. And because I'm making this for my husband, my daughter, and I used about 3 avocados. This will be my last one. And it definitely helps if you're using riper avocados. You can tell when they're kind of green and hard. It's not gonna, to me, it won't taste as well because it means the avocado isn't quite ripe. Okay, this is the last one. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix this up so you can see. You're gonna do what's gonna work for you and your family. Like I said, we tend to like ours a little bit chunkier. So you can see it's still a little chunky. There's something special that I do to make it game night guacamole. What I like to do is I like to put bacon in it, but that's my secret. So I had some leftover bacon from breakfast this morning, which is why I typically like to do this on the weekend. So I'm gonna add that in. And as you know, bacon is gonna be a little bit saltier. And the chips that we use have a hint of salt and lime in them already. If you really wanna up your game for game night guacamole, you can finish it off with cotija cheese. So this is what we do. I'll show you again what it looks like now that I've got my yummy bacon in there with my pico de gallo. Let's taste it. Don't want to be too much. You get that smokiness from the hickory smoked bacon that I put in there, and you have the acidity from the lime, and you've got that kick of the peppers and the onions. Really good, very savory and healthy snack. All right, you guys, there you go. You've got something for game night, and it's guacamole. Bye.